Hi everybody, this is Marilyn with MKR Creations. Today we're going to be making a simple card. We'll be using some die cuts. If you have dies that you can cut with, they will work very well for this card. I got this Echo Park paper. It's called Best Summer Ever, and it has some really awesome papers in it to use for card making. As well as if you're a scrapbooker, this would be wonderful for you. So this first sheet is cutouts. I already used one cutout. I already made one card out of this set, and I just love it. And I have some more dies coming that I think will be perfect for doing these up as cards also. And on the back we have balloons. Aren't those gorgeous? So this page we have some gingham. I also used a piece of this flamingo paper to make the card. Here we have swimsuits, and on the back we have some confetti looking type cross X's. Here we have flamingos, watermelon, peaches, pineapples. Isn't that awesome? And this side is just pineapples. Here we have another cut apart that we can make cards out of with ice cream and all that. I tend to make my cards and leave the inside blank unless the front says happy birthday or something. I like to leave them blank so people can use them for any occasion that they want. In the back we have some really pretty, they almost look like the tissue paper things that you would open up that turn into circles. From back in the day, I'm dating myself there. And here we have flowers and strawberries, a nice pink stripe. That's pretty. Here we have ice cream trucks. These are all very, very summery. Isn't that beautiful? This is a green stripe, little pin stripe. I don't know if you can see that too much on the camera. Oh, and here we have popsicles. Nothing says summer like a bunch of popsicles. Here we have kind of a yellowish, yellow-green type gingham. Here we have everything you need for a good cookout. Here we have some more ice cream cones. Here we have a bunch of summer sayings, watermelon. Here we have strips of paper that if you do scrapbooking, these can make really neat borders on your pages if you cut them apart. Here we have a purple gingham and sunglasses, and then this is our sticker sheet, and we have all kinds of stickers on here. This is really cool. You can use these for your cards also, or if you're making another item, like when I make my notebooks that I put covers on, I would put something like this as a cover and then use the sunglasses and put them on another piece of paper and pop them up. So you can also use them on your pictures, pop them up. So I'm gonna get this put away and we will get started on our card. Okay everybody, so I already cut out my sentiment that goes on front, the ice cream you scream, and I cut out a white one to go behind it to give the contrast when we put it on here. So there's contrast between this and that, because if you didn't do that, it would kind of get lost. So I did this with, I had die cuts, and I used one that would fit on the ice cream one, and then I just went one size larger to get the white one so that we don't have too big of a gap between them. And then I have my card. This is a ready-made card from, oh, I think this one maybe came from Michael's, and I cut my background piece a 1/4 inch shorter and a 1/4 inch widthwise smaller, so that there is 1/8 of an inch all the way around as the background. And I leave my card open and flat while I'm working. It just is easier for me. Then I don't have, you know, that fold and things flying up. So it keeps everything nice and flat. Today I'm just going to use runner. This one's from AdTech Crafters Tape. It's just a runner tape and it will work fine for cards. When I do albums and stuff, I use the art glitter glue just because that has a longer holding life. And I might have to get a different one out. This one might be used up. Well, this one does not want to cooperate. And lo and behold, I always have extras on hand because I don't want to be in the middle of a project and run out of tape runner because, yeah, I think that one's used up. It's just, you don't want to run. The closest craft store to me is like 20 miles away, and I'm not doing that when I'm in the middle of creating. So I always buy in bulk and keep things around so that I have them. Okay, so first you want to make sure you're on the right side of the card and you've got your ice cream cones going up. I have to admit I had to cut this twice. The first one I cut the ice cream cone sideways. When you're using directional paper, make sure you're going the right direction. Makes for much easier crafting, and I'll use that on another card. Not a problem. It's just it's going to have to be a card that goes sideways, either with the ice cream cones, or we can use the summer words like this, and it'll just have to be a card that directionally goes like this. So it will work. So then, now if you don't have dies, you can still make a card like this. You can find things, you know, you might have something that's an oval shape. If you don't, just cut them as squares. And you can do this as the square it was that it came out of. Measure this one to just be a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch larger all around so that you have a little bit of border behind your ice cream, and just do it all as squares. I have the dies, so I want to use them. And for a lot of years I did not have dies, and I did not have a Sizzix. I got that as a gift for Christmas over a year ago here, and when I have the chance, I like to use it. So now I'm just gonna line this up so it looks pretty even everywhere. And now, like I said about popping things up, we're going to pop this up just to give it a little more dimension, a little more interest to the card. It doesn't take a lot. I'm using 3M foam tape, and we'll need a scissors to cut that off. So I'll go down the middle. And then I'll go down each side. Want to give it as much support as I can, especially if you are going to mail the card. You know, a lot of the times they put them through those machine readers to send them where they're going. And you can always put on the front of the card, you know, fragile, hand cancel, to keep them from doing that. So we don't want your envelopes and that getting torn apart by the machines. And we're going to take this off, backing from the tape. And you can get this kind of tape at any craft store or Amazon, Walmart. It's in a lot of places. So then we're going to center this here. And there you have it. Now I'm going to fold it on the fold. And take my bone folder, excuse my arm there, and just crease it down nice so that we have a nice fold on that. And there. you have a card ready to go. So when you have, you know, it says I scream, you scream, you could use this even as a birthday card. You can use it as a thank you card, a get well card, thinking of you card, you know, anything you want. You can stamp something on the inside if you have stamps. If you don't, just write your message here and sign it. It will be well appreciated however it comes. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And happy crafting, everyone. I'll see you next time.